Global integration. Global integration is the process by which the world's economies, societies, and cultures become more interconnected and interdependent, driven by increased flow of goods, services, capital, technology, and people across national borders. This integration creates a more unified global system where events and policies in one country can have significant global effects. Key aspects include economic integration through free trade, political integration via international organization, cultural integration through the exchange of ideas, and technological integration via the rapid spread of information and innovation. Global integration means connecting the world's economies, societies, and cultures through trade, technologies, and exchange, creating a more interconnected world. Inevitability of global integration. The inevitability of global integration is often attributed to its long term trend driven by economic, technological, and social factors, including advancement in communication and transportation, the expansion of global markets, and general historical tendency towards increased interaction between societies. However, some argue that globalization is not inherently inevitable and can be reversed or reshaped by geopolitical and economic forces such as regionalization, protectionist policies, or the disruption of global supply chains. For example, Apple product or Apple Incorporation design products in the US, manufactured in China, and sells globally, leveraging specialized skills and reducing costs. Global supply chain. Products are designed in one country and manufacturers in another and sold worldwide, illustrating the interconnectedness of economies. Cultural exchange spreads international cuisine, music, and entertainment, such as Japanese sushi becoming popular worldwide. Economic prosperity. Economic prosperity means a state of economic well being where people have a high standard of living, good jobs, and access to resources and opportunities. It's a condition where an economy is thriving and people are generally financially secure and happy. So, in short, kay kaunlaran ng ekonomiya ay ang pagkakaroon ng magandang buhay at seguridad sa pinansyal. Cultural exchange. Cultural exchange in the contemporary world refers to the sharing and exchange of ideas, values, customs, and practices between different cultures, societies, and nations. This phenomenon has increased due to globalization, technology, and international relations. Example, international cuisine, the spread of international cuisine such as Japanese sushi, Italian pizza, or Chinese dim sum across the globe. And also music and arts, the global popularity of music genres like K-pop, reggaeton, or Bollywood dance. And another example, language and education. Language exchange programs, international students studying abroad, and online language learning platforms. Cultural festival is part of cultural exchange, like celebrating cultural festivals like Chinese New Year, Diwali, or Cinco de Mayo in different parts of the world. Technological advancement. Technological advancement refers to the development and application of new technologies to improve various aspects of life, societies, and industries. It involves innovation, improvement, and adoption. So, for the innovation, creating new products, services, or process. For the improvement, enhancing existing technologies to increase efficiency, products, or performance. Adoption. Adoption is integrating new technologies into daily life, businesses, or industries. Overall, technological advancement has the potential of to transform industries, improve lives, and drive economic growth. Building a robust global system. Building a robust global system means creating a strong and sustainable framework where countries, economies, and societies can work together effectively despite differences. It focuses on cooperation, fairness, and resilience so that globalization benefits more people and can withstand challenges like economic crisis, climate change, or conflicts. Promote equity. It's about creating a world where everyone has equal chance to thrive. Address global challenges. Addressing global challenges refers to the collective efforts and strategies aimed at tackling complex, interconnected issues that affect the world at large. These challenges require international cooperation, innovative solutions, and sustainable approaches to ensure a better future for all. Address global challenges example. Climate change, implementing renewable energy sources and reducing carbon emissions. And global health, developing vaccines and improving healthcare access. These efforts require international cooperation and innovative solutions.
Ensuring resilience in global integration means building systems and relationships that withstand global challenges such as economic crisis, pandemics, wars, or climate change, while keeping cooperations and progress strong among nations. Here are key ways to make global integrations more resilient. The first one is diversity global supply chains. What it is avoid over-independence on one country or region for resources or productions. Encourage regional corporations and local manufacturing to reduce vulnerability to global disruptions. The second one is strengthen economic stability. Sa pasabot ani, support international financial safety nets like IMF and regional banks, develop fair trade systems that protects both rich and poor nations during crisis, invest in sustainable industries to create long-term economic security. Number 3, invest in science, technology, and innovations. Use technology to improve crisis response such as early warning system for disasters, search research and data globally to solve common problems like pandemics or food shortages. Support digital transformations that includes developing nations. Number 4, build strong global governance and corporations. Strengthen institutions like the United States and the World Health Organizations. Encourage transparent international policies and cooperations in times of crisis. Create global agreements for health, environment, and peacekeeping. The fifth one is promote sustainable development. Sa pasabot ani, to balance economic growth with environmental protections. Support renewable energies, sustainable farming, and green technologies. Help vulnerable nations adapt to climate change and natural disasters. The sixth one is foster social and cultural unity. Promote intercultural understanding and mutual respect among nations. Encourage global citizenships and empathy through educations and communications. Reduce discriminations and inequality that weaken global solidarity. The last one is prepare for global risk. Establish coordinated global response systems for health, security, and environment. Build resilience infrastructures like energy, transportations, communications. Encourage nations to work together on peacekeeping and conflict preventions. Protect national interest on global integrations. Protecting national interests in global integrations means ensuring that while country participates in the global community, it also safeguards its own economic stability, cultures, and sovereignty. It's about balancing international corporations and domestic priorities so that globalization benefits the nations and its people. There are 7 under this protecting national interest global integration. The first one is strengthen economic sovereignty. Sabotani, it develop local industries and reduce over-independence on imports. Support domestic business to stay competitive in global markets. Negotiate deals that are fair and beneficial to national workers and producers. The second one is create fair and strategic trade policies. This statement says that it set trades regulations that protect local farmers, workers, and manufacturers, ensures foreign investments align with national development goals, prevent exploitations of natural resources by foreign companies, promote educations and innovations, invest in educational and research to improve national competitiveness, encourage innovations and technology that meet local needs, develop homegrown talent to reduce dependence on foreign expertise. The fourth one is ensure food, energy, and resource security, strengthen local food productions and renewable energy resources, maintain control over critical natural resources, diversify sources of imports to avoid shortage during global disruptions. The fifth, preserve culture and nation's identity, promote cultural awareness and pride in national heritage, protect local traditions and values from cultural homogenizations, encourage cultural exchange that respect mutual understanding. The sixth one is safeguard national security and sovereignty, regulate foreign ownership critical infrastructures like utilities, telecommunications, and defenses, strengthen cybersecurity and protect national data, maintaining strong defense and diplomatic policies to protect national integrity. The last one is engage in balanced global corporations, participate actively in international organizations but prioritizing national welfare, collaborate on global issues like climate change or peacekeeping that also benefits the nations, building alliances that support both global stability and national development. Vulnerability to isolations. Vulnerability to isolations refer to the risk of a nation faces when it becomes disconnected or excluded from the global community economically, politically, or socially. In a highly interconnected world, isolations can weaken country growth, security, and influence. The first one is economic consequences. Global integrations connects countries through trade, investment, and technology, bringing both benefits and challenges. It promotes economic growth, creates jobs, and allows nations to access new markets and innovations. However, it can also widen the gap between rich and poor countries and make economies dependent on global market, leading to vulnerability during crisis. To gain the full benefits, nation must balance openness with protections, supporting local industries, ensuring fair trade, and promoting sustainable and exclusive growth for all. Limited resources. Limited resources pose a major challenge to global integrations because not all countries have equal access to wealth, technology, and natural materials. During nations often struggle to compete globally due to shortage in capital, skilled labors, and infrastructures. This inequality limits their ability to participate fully in international trade and development. As a result, richer countries tend to benefit more globalizations while poorer nations are left behind. To address this, global cooperation should focus on fair resources distributions, capacity building, and sustainable use of resources so that all countries can benefit equally from global integrations. And the last one is missed opportunity in global integrations occur when a country fails to take part of international trade, technology exchange, or cooperations with other nations. This can happen due to weak infrastructures, poor governance, or fair competitions. As a result, the nation may lose chances for economic growth, foreign investment, and local exchange. Missing out on global integrations mean falling behind in innovations and development. To avoid this, countries should actively engage in global partnerships, improve local industries, and invest educations and technology to compete in the global arena. In conclusions, in global integrations, it helps countries connect, trade, and share ideas to improve lives. It brings many benefits like growth and cooperations, but also challenges like inequality and competitions. To make it fair for everyone, countries should work together and support each other. When done right, global integrations can build a more peaceful and successful world for all. Thank you.